one goal, though, Auburn will feel like it's right back in this match. 2-goal advantage is always kind of a scary proposition. Looks like we'll have another sub coming in now for LSU. Herman's-Daughter is going to get the rest of this first half off. It has been lively in attack and defense so far. We're going to get our first look at Daniela Elin. She's from Valencia, Spain. The product of the Valencia Academy. Played with the first team before coming to LSU as well. This is a team that's in a lot of ways dominated by young internationals. They've got 5 freshmen or sophomores from Canada, Spain, France, or the Czech Republic. So Natalie Dubokova come into this match. Off the mark once again was Aiden Coulson. But you know, it's not a surprise because Sean Hudson, being Welsh herself, has really just adopted the way that European players want to play. And it's really worked this year for sure.
People might look at LSU and their recent run of form and say, where did this team come from? But if you really look at kind of
hello, beautiful people. You are looking live at the Ashton Bossingham Soccer Complex in Pensacola, Florida. So the LSU Tigers taking on the Auburn Tigers in the first round of the 2025 SEC Women's Soccer Tournament. The winner of this game will take on Tennessee Volunteers. But those matchups in the quarterfinals may not going to be easy tasks because those teams, some of them are tough, but some of them are pretty tough and physical and stuff like that. And the winner of this game will take on the Tennessee Volunteers on Tuesday evening. So that means I know the teams will eventually get their, well, but one of the teams, you know, if whoever gets to 500 will have automatic bid in the NCAA tournament. And for those that are getting close, might be. But whoever doesn't have up to 500, then they will not have automatic bid in the tournament at all. Because that's how it might be looking like.
And eventually, Marion, especially if they get a third at the end of this first half or into the second, you are going to see the starters get some rest because they are going to have a really difficult match coming up against Tennessee if they're able to take down Auburn. And that's on Tuesday. That's only 2 days away. SEC tournament is a grind. To win 4 games in 7 days if you start in the first round. But you know what? The only team that's ever done it, the LSU Tigers, back in 2018, and they are absolutely on fire right now.
I mean, look at that. Best goal differential in the conference. They have not lost in their last 5. Sean Hudson's probably out hoping that I'm knocking on wood as I'm saying that out loud. But it really just has been a steady increase week to week. Vanderbilt's hot, and some would say that that's kind of the favorite in terms of a potential final matchup. LSU's figured out their center back pairing. They've figured out how to utilize weapons on the ball like Sydney Cheeseman. Ceballos, who's on the ball right now, maybe one of the most underrated midfielders in all of the conference.
That turns Amy Smith. Smith blasted it off of Lily Devereaux. Still kept in by Auburn. Avoids the corner. Shelby Salih takes it out of bounds rather for a free kick. Salih dealing that one. The redshirt senior started her career at Xavier, second year now on the Plains. For Oliveri. to Houston. Castellano. What a ball in! Taken off of the line.
Oh no, it went the other way. Wow.
Well, this is, if you're Auburn, a little bit more of what you want to see, and you're trying to push to cut this deficit in half before
What the?
you enter the locker room.
Playing Crosby in behind.
1 minute to go in the first.
There's Dominguez. We do get to see McKenna.
We'll be rooting for LSU Tigers for this tonight's game. We also have Auburn Tigers.
Well, who won a national championship.
We have 2 Tigers in this game. 1 for LSU and 2 is Auburn.
Back just in time.
Wow.
It's amazing how these players come back from playing with U.S. or El Salvador or whatever national team it is, and just immediately reintegrated. Khadijah Cisse with Canada, a little different, I guess, because she's a goalkeeper, right? But
If you can see or not,
to see when she
the
gets
winner of this game,
for selection.
heads on to quarterfinals to face against Tennessee Volunteers.
As the clock winds down in a deserved 2-0.
Well, it won't matter at all because we're going to halftime for right now.
And Sean Hudson has got to be feeling good, Marion, after 45 minutes here at Pensacola.
Dominant performance. There's really only a way to say it. Now, there's still 45 minutes.
All right.
James Armstrong is definitely going to have to make some tactical changes. Here's the mentality standpoint from Auburn. You have nothing left to lose at this point. You have got to push. You got to throw the game plan. You came into this, the whole low block, it's got to go out the window, and you've got to find a way to equalize. And if you're LSU, this is the moment where you really want to score that third goal to open the second half and put the nail in the coffin.
Joined by the Tigers head coach, Sean Hudson. You've talked at length with us
Yes.
about this team and how special you think it is. Why has this team just been able to run through the end of this season? You're looking at potentially 8 unbeaten if you can hold on to this lead.
Yeah, they just want to work for each other. They want to represent this school with pride and passion, and I think you see that on the field and everything that we do, the tackles that we go into. Big aerial wins, obviously the first goal, 2 big headers, and to get us off to the races. But I think we just play for each other.
Really dominant first half of performance, Sean, but the job is far from over. A 2-0 lead is a very dangerous place to be. What's your message in the locker room?
I think just manage the ball. I think we've been a little bit impatient at times. They've given us the ball in our defensive third, and at 2-0, they've got to dedicate more numbers into their attack, which means there's going to be spaces in behind. But we've just got to pull them out, be a little bit more patient, pivot through our goalkeeper, and wait for the right time to go beyond.
Well, we saw that huge embrace of Morgan Witz. Congratulations on getting her in gold. Congratulations on a great first half, and good luck in the second.
Thank you.
All right, Sean Hudson is sitting pretty right now as they look for a date with Tennessee. This is how it all started. A couple of headers. Galligan getting the final one in. There's what we talked about. Wins into the back of the net. Tari Noka, Morgan Bowen. Next on the SEC Now. Tournament halftime report after the break.
We'll see you guys in the second half very soon.